Welcome to Ultimate Fishing Experience American Hero Edition. Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and each week we're going to meet an American hero and treat him to a well-deserved fishing trip. This week we're in Jacksonville, Florida at the in-laws home of Gunnery Sergeant John Hayes, United States Marine Corps. We're about to knock on the door and treat him to his own ultimate fishing experience. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm looking for Gunny Hayes, and it looks like he's right there rolling up behind you. That's your dad?
That's it.
How are you, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm Keith Allen.
I'm John Hayes.
Nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I got a surprise for you.
Come on in, yeah.
We're gonna get you packed up and take you fishing.
Awesome, this is so awesome. This is, wow, I thought we were going fishing with my dad here, and I was wondering why we're not going anywhere and why he asked me to put a polo shirt on. This makes a lot of sense. Come on in, yeah, come
Thanks,
on in.
man.
I know it's hot out there already. This is so awesome, man. I did not expect this. He said fishing trip for a couple days, and yeah, this is too much.
Well, we're gonna get you down to Central Florida to a phenomenal bass lake and go have a little fun.
Awesome, that is so cool.
Well, welcome to Big Toho Marina. So much history here on Lake Toho and the Kissimmee Chain of Lakes. God, that's probably been a long time since you've been on the water too, huh?
I can't think of the last time we both went on with a boat. My dad sold his boat right before I met Janelle, and so we weren't able to go out do as much water sports and stuff like that.
Gunny Hayes,
Hey!
Shaw Grigsby.
Holy
I hear you need to go fishing today.
Shaw Grigsby is one of the nicest pro athletes you'll ever meet. He has 9 Bassmaster career wins. He authored the only book ever published by the National Geographic Society on bass fishing and has hosted his own fishing show since 1995.
This is too much. This is great. I want to get a picture with you.
Absolutely. we can do
You
that.
gotta pinch me. This is awesome. So we're going fishing today, too.
Yes, sir.
Are you kidding me?
We're going.
This is too much, man. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you, buddy. Absolutely appreciate it.
Oh, man.
Now I get to check out your casting skills.
Sure. My right hand used to be my dominant hand.
See there?
Yeah, I told you it's going to take me a couple times to get the hang of this. I appreciate you coming out and taking the time, man.
Dude, I appreciate you. Trust me. We wouldn't have this country if it wasn't for you. Now let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What got you into the Marines?
I wanted to be the best. I wanted the toughest. I wanted the hardest boot camp. That way I could look back and say, hey, you know, I did everything I could and want to fight for this country, and we'll do it at the drop of a hat. I can't complain. I will never complain about my life. I'll always say I'm proud to be a Marine. Kills me that I can't do that anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So,
You know, when I think of the Marines that I've talked to, that every one of them says if I get out there, I'd be back there right now.
yeah, I'd do it all over again. Because I've been to so many other countries, and man, they do not have it this good.
No.
You know, they don't have, you know, they can't have bass fishing as a hobby. They're just trying to find clean water and have edible food, you know, for their entire family. This is great, man. I could do this all day.
I'll tell you, I love it. I absolutely love fishing.
Some of the happiest times I've had as a kid growing up was just being on the water. I mean, it's been therapy for me because so much of my time in the hospital, and I definitely don't want to sound like I've got a bad plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got lost legs. I mean, but there's so many other soldiers, Marines, airmen, sailors that are worse off. You know,
Absolutely.
quadruple amputees. You know, it's been 2 years in the hospital solid. You know, I've got it good. I'm out of the hospital in 7 months. And I'm fishing with you, man. I mean, this is great. I still want to pinch myself. First time I can remember really fishing, my dad, he's like, here, take this bait, show me how to put it on the hook, just fling it out there as far as you can get it. Just let it sit, let it sink to the bottom. And I did. Next thing you know, I found flounder, and I just kept pulling them in, and he was so stoked. And he's like 20 feet, you know, to my left, and he's trying to catch something. He had no luck, so it was pretty funny. This 7-year-old was out fishing him. I still remember that to this day. We were in night school. She talked to me one day and wrote me a note and had somebody else pass it to me, and I kept it and read it, and you know, I was so flattered that someone so gorgeous would talk to me.
He's the most humble man I know. He's the guy that he'll do anything for anybody. He puts everything in him into everything he does.
Came into the Marine Corps open contract and never once looked at this as what the Marine Corps could do for me, but I looked at it as service. And bottom line is I was going to serve my country.
I know him. I know his heart. He's amazing.
We were so fortunate to have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. She gave birth to my second daughter, Elizabeth, while I was in Iraq for the first time.
In December 2010, on his 3rd deployment, an IED accident in Afghanistan impacted John and his entire family.
They came in and they sat down. I couldn't breathe. They just started reading the accident report that they were sent. And all it said is that he was amputated above the knees. I still couldn't believe it.
Still, she stayed strong, and you know, she could have left me at any point in time. She has stuck with me. I definitely don't feel like I deserve a woman as good as her.
It's great to have him here because I have him again, you know, and he's still John.
I'm so glad I'm alive, and I'm so glad I get to be here with you and watch the kids grow up. She's the reason I'm here. She's the reason I'm here talking to you today, and the reason I'll be able to fish ever again.
You know, that's a pretty good cast.
It's just different. You imagine switching to your
absolutely. If I
hand.
can't pick my nose with my left hand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I just can't imagine, you know, switching from your dominant off.
Had to learn how to rewrite, and I'm getting better now. It's just my index fingers. It's like it's asleep. I don't feel. I can't feel the pressure that I'm putting into anything. And,
that'd make casting hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But my vision stayed good. Pretty much the top half of me was pretty well off. Pretty happy.
Nice.
It's changed me a lot. And like I said, it's made me appreciate my friends, my family. I tell you what, I'm content, you know, coming back to Jacksonville, you know, buying a boat and focusing on my kids. If I did nothing but drop my kids off at school and fish, pick them up from school, you know, take them to soccer practice, wherever, that's a good day to me. That's awesome. A good day to me. I don't even have to catch anything, you know? This is crazy. Yeah.
I remember there you can see I turned green right here.
Yeah.
While John gets a chance to drive Shaw's boat to the next fishing spot, let's head up to Jacksonville and visit my partner, retired Marine Sergeant Joe Kowalski, on a mission of his own.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Joe Kowalski, and welcome to Beyond the Experience. This is going to be a weekly feature we'll be doing that'll be honoring groups that use fishing as therapy for our young wounded warriors. One of these groups is called the Irish Water Dogs, and they're based right here in Florida.
Irish Water Dogs initially started out as a kayak and outdoor blog here in Northeast Florida. All a bunch of like-minded paddlers, and as we grew, we wanted to give back. We were a big military town here in Jacksonville, and we wanted to give back to our service people that are here, our injured vets. So we started the IWD Warriors program and got affiliated with Heroes in the Water and worked with the Wounded Warriors Project to tie it all in together so we could, once a month, take all our injured guys and girls and take them out in the water and give them the benefit of fishing, the benefit of the calm of the water, and to just help with their therapy that way.
It means a lot for the soldiers. This right here is your nature. You're outside, you're outdoors, peaceful and quiet. It's great.
It's very relaxing to get out on the water. Got a chance to catch I think it was like an 18.5-inch redfish, so that was pretty cool. There are so many people that really care and want to help us out, and today was a really good example of that.
You know a veteran in your area, especially down here in Florida, that wants to get some therapeutic value out of going fishing with the Irish Water Dogs? Check out our website at ultimatefishingexperience.com. If you'll excuse me, time to go fishing with the Irish Water Dogs.
I just love the outdoors. I can't imagine
Life without it.
yeah, being stuck in an office.
Yeah.
You know, this is my office, fortunately.
Yeah.
Or being stuck indoors. And
I remember just sitting out there. We'd do whatever we could to try just to even catch the nasty fish they had over there. We were.
So you got to go fishing?
Yeah, we tried to. Yeah, we didn't really catch anything. I was pretty busy. I found this this last 7-8 years of my life being an EOD tech. So rewarding. I've seen some awful stuff. It's funny that normally when bullets are flying, explosions are going off, everyone's running the other way, but we're the guys running towards it. And when I was injured, I was in the ICU at Bethesda Naval Hospital. I was in there for probably 2 months of my life that I don't remember. And I had guys coming from all over the place, and they camped in that little waiting room, and they turned it into the Hayes waiting room. They're just a good group of guys. So I would not change. I wouldn't change my life for nothing, So I'm happy to be here, and I'm honored you're with me. So this
Dude, I'm honored to have you in the boat. I can tell you that. That's just.
I just hope we get on some fish. So. Yeah. This ain't gonna.
I'm with you on that.
This ain't gonna be much of a fishing show. It's it's watching me have these ugly casts.
All right, Big John, I got something special for you.
All right.
If you're gonna fish with a pro,
Okay.
you got to be outfitted like a pro.
Oh,
So,
man.
Check this
I
out.
get my own jersey.
With your name.
Oh, man.
We got one for your wife. We got one for your kids.
That's too much. Shaw, you're too much, man. This is awesome. This is too much. I love this. I don't want to take it off. I love it.
You can sleep in it if you want.
I will, man. Thank you so much.
You got
Sean.
matching his and hers.
I appreciate it, brother. This has been great. He's too nice. He's too gracious. Let me drive his boat. Talking with him is just like I've known him forever. So this is great.
It's gonna happen. We got the jersey, man. It's gonna happen.
That's it, man. I'm almost a pro. I just got to catch a bass now.
That's a bald eagle right there.
That's awesome.
He's on the front of my boat, the front of my truck, and on the pole right
That's good
there.
luck right there, man.
I'm liking it.
Tell you what, man, I got a good teacher.
Where'd you get this chair is what I want to know. That's an awesome little
I got
chair.
it from Dick's Sporting Goods, man.
Yes, baby.
I knew I'd have to be sitting on this boat, and I can climb into it real easy. And yeah, it works real good.
That's a fish. That's a fish.
Oh, he got off.
Son of a gun.
That was
We're
it,
close.
man.
We're getting closer every second.
He broke the damn string.
Oh, he cut me off.
He broke the damn string. That was it right there. I know where they're at underneath all that.
Well, you notice how you're going a little quicker with your pace?
Yep.
And things
That's
started
it.
to happen.
Boom. Getting the hang of it. This is the best therapy ever, man. I tell you what, my hand feels stronger than ever.
Fishing was tough, but in typical Florida fashion, as the weather changed, so did the bite.
You're in the pocket. Now that is like as good as it gets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look, he's coming up on you. He's coming up on you. Get ready. Right there, see him boil the water? Gentle, gentle, little gentle. Oh, he's got you. He's got you. You got him. Oh, dude, he is stripping you.
Get reeling in fast enough. Sean, get this. He's gonna pull me in the water. Holy crap.
Holy cow, it is a big
Holy crap.
little closer.
I got one. Woo! That was awesome, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shit, perfect. That is so pretty.
We got this rain that came up, and and it's, you know, we're all in rain suits and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, dude, he ate it too.
Oh,
and you
he
did a
ate all
great
of it.
job of
He ate
setting the
all of it.
hook.
I thought I was gonna lose him because the rod was slipping on. I was like, no, no, no. Oh damn. This is beautiful.
You want to hold him?
He is beautiful. Heck yeah.
Grab him right there, push up. You got it.
Man.
How
Look at that.
awesome is that?
That is too cool. He's got to be 30 pounds. I'm telling you, this is mine. This is something else.
Being out on the water means so much to me. That's why I want to live some days. I want to live close to the water. I want to make sure that's a part of my life and my kids' life.
Well, the rain gave way to the sun, but Shaw knew exactly how to keep John on fish.
Oh, you got him!
Yeah, come on.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a giant. Let him run. Hold on. Goodness gracious.
Holy crap, Sean.
Look
Yeah,
at the
baby.
size of this dude. You gonna handle
That's
that
what
one?
I'm talking about.
I see happiness every cast he makes. The pleasure of being outdoors, and I get to experience it every day, and sometimes we take things for granted. It's an amazing sport, and this country's amazing, and to be able to do this, and the only reason we're able to enjoy the freedoms that we have is because of guys like this that put it on the line. And you know, I know he doesn't like to be called a hero. Each and every one of the military people out there in our armed forces, they're putting it on the line every day for us. No matter how you look at it, you're a hero. And you've given it your all, and we appreciate it. And there's nothing that we can do as Americans to say thank you other than we just love you, man. We just appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, you've done enough, Shaw. I mean, how many people can have Shaw Grigsby as a fishing buddy? You know, and I'll never forget this. It's just amazing. Maybe I was meant to get hurt and lose my legs so that way I could help other people.
There's no anybody caused it. It's just, this is what happens. And now we make it as good as we can. And, you know, make lemonade out of lemons. That's what life's about.
I tell my friends I'm the same John Hayes that I was a year ago. It's just I'm a little shorter and it takes me a little bit longer to do things that, you know, Shaw Grigsby would do. So I can still do it, you know. I can still cast. I can still catch fish. So life ain't that bad. I don't worry about anything nowadays. I just worry about trying to get this jig as close as I can to that marsh line.
I like it.
Oh, fish on, buddy. Fish on.
Baby.
Fish on, baby. It's a shame it was little brother. Oh yeah.
Take it easy with him. Don't force too much now. Right. Just bring him on.
All right. Whoa, baby. Woo. I can't get him back.
Come on, Gunny.
Come
hey,
on.
remember, you're a Marine.
That's it, sir. I'm about to lose the bow. Come on, right hand. Don't fail me now.
Look at this.
Oh, my man.
You're not going to like this one, dude.
He is running. I'm going to hate this one, man.
Let me get him. There we go.
Yeah, baby. That is what I'm talking about, Shaw.
I don't know, they just keep getting heavier or what.
They keep coming.
I just want to know how you're going to keep holding them up.
Look at that, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
It's been a very touching 2 days. I never forget it, and I pretty sure John and I'll be good buddies for a long time.
Shaw Grigsby's he's a friend, he's a hero. He's a hero to me, and he's a mentor, and I really appreciate him taking the time out of his day to fish with me, and it means a lot.
To see his attitude on life, and to hear his experiences it's a blessing. And it's great to see that there's so many men and women that care that much about the country. I mean, this type of program, I think it's incredible.
Well, the sun set on John's fishing day with Shaw, but we had a little unfinished business to take care of with the Hayes family back in North Florida to really make this an ultimate fishing experience. It's clear that fishing's pretty good therapy for you.
Oh yeah, I've never felt better in my life.
Well,
My new life.
our friends at Dick's Sporting Goods, American Rodsmiths, and US Reels want to thank you for your service and make sure that you have everything you could possibly need to create some ultimate fishing experiences of your own.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I can't tell you the impact that your family has had on us this week. Words just can't describe it. It's been absolutely incredible for us. You know, it's clear that there's more than one hero in this family.
Without a doubt.
You told us that you really wanted to move back to Florida and be close to the water. Well, I'm excited to tell you that Homes for Our Troops is going to buy your lot and build your new home right here in St. Augustine.
Yeah! We're gonna live here. You're gonna live here, Goose. Are you happy? You hear that, baby? I love you, Katie. We're gonna be living here.
Welcome home, Gunny.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been the best week of my new life. I can't say thank you enough for Homes for Our Troops, and I'm so appreciative of the fact that we get to come back here and live in our state, the best fishing state, you know, in America. I'm so thankful. Fishing with Shaw Grigsby, fishing with my wife right next to me, it was the most relaxing, therapeutic week of my life. Didn't feel any pain. I feel like I got my legs back. I feel like I could do anything. It feels great. Man, I just wish every veteran that loves fishing could feel what I feel right now.